Hi guys, today we're going to take a look at voegwoorde part 2 because we've already done part 1. So in part 1, we've covered how to combine two sentences with a voegwoord, and in this part, we're going to look at how to start with a voegwoord. And this is usually expected in grade 11, grade 12, specifically grade 12. In the 2024 paper, there was a question that you had to start with a voegwoord. Okay. Just a recap of group 1, group 2, and group 3. Remember, group 1 is your meow and your dog with no change in the word order. When I say that, I mean there's no change in the two sentences you have to combine. In group 2, the verb goes immediately after the voegwoord. And in group 3, the verb goes to the end of the sentence. And remember, there's no punctuation in group 3. Group 3 is all your dots. So group 2 is the one that's not meow or dog and not dot. Alright, so let's get right into it. So now the question tells you, oh, you got to start with this voegwoord. In group 2, it will most probably always be al. But in group 1, they can start with anyone. Usually they start with nadat. So I'm just going to make an example, right? Nadat. So group 2, here's our steps. So we're going to look at group 2. Ma probeer die seuns waarsku. Hulle hou nie daarvan nie. So mom is trying to warn the sons, but they don't like it. And you have to start with al. Why? Because it's in the capital letter. So you start here with the voegwoord. What is our voegwoord? Al. Look at the second sentence and add the verb. What is our second sentence? Hulle hou nie daarvan nie. What is our verb? Hou. So we say, add the verb. Add the rest of the second sentence as is. So what have we already extracted from the sentence? We've already extracted hou. So I'm just going to erase that. And what do we have left? Hulle nie daarvan nie. So I'm just going to slot that in as is right here. Hulle nie daarvan nie. Then they tell us to add a comma. Comma. Look at the first sentence and add the verb. So what is our first sentence? Ma probeer die seuns waarsku. Probeer is our verb. So we add the verb immediately after the comma. Then add the rest of the first sentence as is. So, ma die seuns waarsku. You will jot it down as is. Ma die seuns waarsku. Full stop. And now you have successfully started your sentence with the voegwoord. Al hou hulle nie daarvan nie. Probeer ma die seuns waarsku. Let's look at a group 3 one. So we have nadat. Remember the dots is group 3. So what is our steps? Start with the voegwoord. So we have nadat. Look at the second sentence, and this time you ignore the verb. Right? You mize it. Right. So we ignore the verb. What is our verb? Say besluit daarteen. Our verb is besluit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to temporarily exclude it. I'm going to ignore it. Right? Step 3 is to add the rest of the second sentence as is, and again without the verb, guys, without the verb. So, second sentence, say daarteen. So, say daarteen, I'm just going to jot it down as is. Then, I can finally add the verb that I've been ignoring. It's like answering WhatsApp messages you've been ignoring for days. So, you can finally add it. Besluit. Add the comma. Look at the first sentence. And you add your verb. Let's look at the first sentence. Ma het gewonder of sy die yskas moet nader stoot. What is our verb? Het. Het is our auxiliary verb, our verb. So we add het. Add the rest of the first sentence as is. So you write it down as is. Ma without this. Ma gewonder of sy die yskas moet nader stoot. So you write it as is. Ma het gewonder of sy die yskas moet nader stoot. So now you have successfully started with a group 3 voegwoord. Nadat sy daarteen besluit, het ma gewonder of sy die yskas moet nader stoot. Full stop. So that's how you would start with your voegwoord, guys. If you follow these steps, I doubt you'll get it wrong. Alright, that's it for now. See ya.